workout, the harder you can train the next time around. If you're still sore and you're beat up, I mean, your training's going to suffer, right? Especially if you're trying to get faster, we want everything to be as high quality as possible, all right? So if this is not your strong point in your training, fix that immediately, okay? Especially the stronger and faster you get, this is even more important, okay? Not to say that it's not important for everybody, it is, but this should be almost your number one priority, okay? So restoration, big time. Moving on. Patience, number 5. All right, were you patient enough to get there? Number 5. Again, we look at this as a long-term process. If you're focused on, well, in 8 weeks, I want to do this, I want to do that. That's great. I want you to set goals every 8 to 12 weeks. That's awesome. But we're looking at the big picture, especially the younger kids. You know, the 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds. You know, they're working on their body weight stuff and they're working on their form and technique, blah, blah, blah. But if you're a high school athlete and you want everything right now, right? I want to run a faster 40 today. I understand you want to get faster right now, but you got to put in the work and you got to be patient and look years from now, because ultimately I think as athletes we all want to go on to that next level of play, right? That's why we're playing high school sports. Most of us want to play college sports. If you're in college, some of you may want to do, some of you may or may not want to go on to play professional sports too, okay? Gotta have patience, okay? Put the work in, be patient and try not to focus on now. We're looking at a long-term process again, okay? So don't quit focusing on 12 weeks from now and looking for a magic fix. There are good programs out there that get you results in a short amount of time, but we shouldn't be jumping from program to program hoping for the crazy results in 2 weeks, or the bench press, add 100 pounds to your bench in 3 weeks. It's not possible, and it's going to frustrate you more than anything, right? If you're not patient and you try to achieve the goal so fast, you don't get there, now what? You give up and try to do something. You jump from another program, okay? Think long term. Promise. I promise it will help you, okay? It'll keep you sane as well up here. Number 6, attitude. Okay, when I say attitude, we don't mean talking back to your coaches or your teachers or your parents. Not that type of attitude, okay? When they tell you to do something, you give them the bird, right? That's not the attitude that we're looking for. We're looking for athletes with attitude that want to come in every day and get better. Regardless of what happened outside of the gym, what happened at school, what happened with their girlfriend, their parents, what happened at work, whatever. You set foot in the door, you go to train, you're going to war, okay? We ask our athletes to get better every single time they come in. Alright, even our clients that aren't competitive athletes anymore, I ask a lot from them as well, okay? I treat everybody like they're an athlete. Everybody trains like an athlete here. So, it's very, very simple, but it's all about really mindset. So you got to change your mindset. And what I mean by that is, the first couple months, some people really don't have this attitude that they want to get better every time they come in. When I say get better, how do we do that? You break some sort of record. You add more weight to the bar. Your rest periods go down. You go up a little bit more. You add another rep. You add another set. Whatever. Something in your training has got to get better every day. And we're not always going to be able to get stronger every session. Beginners, you can add weight to the bar for a long period of time. But even with that being said, we still got to have the attitude, right? Attitude to come in and get better every day. You show up to practice your sport, you try to get better, right? The same goes in here. We're trying to get you stronger and faster. And the only way to go about that most efficiently is to have a little bit of attitude, all right? This comes through practice. Not everybody's born with that attitude, but the right atmosphere will bring up this attitude in an athlete, I guarantee it. Okay, I've seen the transformation in a lot of shy, timid athletes before. They didn't really have that champion's mindset, that do or die attitude. But once you get that, that's going to carry over to life and carry over to your sport in general, okay? Not just in the weight room. Every day, you got to have that competitor's attitude, like you're going to win, no matter what. I'm going to get better every day, right? Number 7, we're almost done. Consistency, okay? This is all great. All the stuff in the world is awesome, right? But if you're not consistent with your plan, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do you looking good, right? We got to be consistent. And then what that means is showing up on time to your scheduled, your scheduled workouts, not missing a planned workout. And I know stuff happens here and there, emergencies arise, whatever, I understand. But we gotta be as consistent as possible in your training, okay? If you're, this is for the Athlete's Freak Speed Formula. You may or may not be an athlete watching this. You might be a coach, might be a parent, you might be an ex-athlete that still wants to train like one. This still applies no matter what. Consistency is key. And that could be even like something like this. You train for 12 weeks, 2 times a week, and you don't miss a workout. That's awesome. Then you just stop. For whatever reason, you just stop because you're done. For whatever reason, like you don't want to do it anymore. You got other priorities. You want to go do whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, that's not consistent. Okay, training 12 weeks out of the year, out of a 52-week year, is not consistent. Training year-round is consistent. Showing up to every workout is consistent. Okay, trying to get better every time is consistent. Okay, we are looking at consistency. That is huge. I probably should put that as number 1, but I'd say the best for last, obviously, right? So again, these are the 7 factors that really go into finally fast, okay? And I can almost guarantee you that you're probably lacking in 1 or 2 areas out of these 7, more or less. That's okay. We're all human. We're not perfect, but once you kind of realize where you're at, just assess where you're at right now. Are you strong enough? Maybe. Are you mobile enough? Maybe. Power? I don't know. Just go through these and ask yourself, be very honest. Make a checklist. Write these down. Make a checklist and say yes or no. Then you know where to prioritize your training from now on, right? Restoration. Am I sleeping enough? Probably not. Are you eating enough? Probably not. Are you foam rolling? Probably not. Are you stretching? Probably not. I mean, you see how you can do that when you ask yourself and you're honest. Then you're like, wow, I'm not doing everything I can to get better. If you're doing everything you can to get better, you should have no regrets whatsoever. If you look back, I mean, take it from me, I have a lot of regrets in my own training, in my athletic career, and I can look back and see what went wrong, and what I did wrong. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. Okay? If you can learn from this and apply it right now today, don't wait till tomorrow. Do it right now. Okay? Because we got to start the process immediately. This cannot be put off any longer. Okay? Just go through this. Make a checklist. Okay? If you're still not sure, okay, if you're still unsure where to go from here, leave a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling, where you're at in your training, and I'll do my best to help. I'm always here to answer your questions, guys. Don't be afraid to leave me comments on this, okay? With that being said, again, I'm John Cortese, the owner of CortesePerformance.com, CTSGym.com. If you're in Napa Valley, I really encourage you, if you're an athlete or a coach or a parent, come on down to my facility and check us out and see what we're all about, because this is what we follow here. I'm a huge believer in this. Is this formula right here? I didn't invent this, but this is my own little twist, right? Over the years of training of a competitive athlete and now a coach, I kind of come up with this, and it's worked every time. Once we get an athlete and a client to buy into this formula here, we're gonna have success. Okay. Again, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. And if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you can see this. It's probably not the clearest picture for you, but you can pause it, write this down. I'm going to take a picture of this and post it up on the blog as well for you, so you can save this, okay? Save this, look it over, and ask yourself every day, what can I do to get better? Every day, something. You're either going forward or you're going backwards, one of the two, okay? We're either progressing or you're progressing, you're regressing, or you're stuck. You're stuck in the mud, your wheels are going nowhere. You don't want to be stuck in the mud, you definitely don't want to be going backwards. We should always be moving forwards, okay? There you have it, guys. That being said, this is the Athlete's Freak Speed Formula. Hope you enjoyed. And again, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, let me know. And we'll be talking to you soon. See you later. Bye.